Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Demi. We're going to hop right into this quick collective messages. So I'm hearing That's My Type. I think it's by Sweetie. That's my type. That's my type. That song is coming through. So you guys could have someone looking at you who's like, yeah, that's a bit of me. Like you could have a secret admirer, whether this is romantic and platonic. We'll get into the reading, see what comes through. But it definitely feels like somebody has their eyes on you and they have for a while. And I feel like you guys know this. You'll be feeling it. You can feel them kind of like pulling at your energy, like come over here. I'm hearing come to the dark side. We have cookies over here. So someone could be trying like seduce you and trying to entice you in the near future. We have the Queen of Forces. Yet they're seeing you as this. You're in this powerful queen energy and you walk in balance. You're not just of the light. You're not just of the dark. You're of both. You hold both. You hold a lot of resonance. Like I feel like a lot of people look at you and you feel familiar. Maybe people have been saying this to you recently. Like, have I seen you before? Like I feel like I know you. I feel like I've known you for a long time. People could also say this when they're just first meeting you and first getting to know you. There's something very familiar and there's a deep resonance when it comes to you because of this spark of God that exists within you. This spark of God is very much at the surface now and people can see this. It's very easy to see the divine within you. A lot of you could be healers. I'm also hearing models. So some of you could be models. You could get paid with your looks. Could be something about your looks that helps you when it comes to your money, when it comes to your career. What else, Spirit? I'm hearing like night and day, opposites attract. Like night and day, opposites attract. So you could have this person who's watching you, is coming towards you, could be very, very different from you. At a human level, they could be different from you because the Spirit keeps saying like night and day. What else, Spirit? Or maybe you notice you always attract people who are different to you, or they hold like certain traits that you don't have that maybe you wish you had, or they hold a self-mastery that you don't have yet. It's like there's two puzzle pieces coming together. This is the energy that is coming through, and this isn't just romantic. This also happens like within your friendships with the people you choose as your family in this lifetime. You always these puzzle pieces that are coming together. We have here the King of Roses. So a lot of you, I do feel like you have a secret admirer that's very interested in dating you. They could be scared to jump in your well. That's what I'm picking up. They're scared to jump in your well. So you go very, very deep. There's nothing shallow about you. Even though people in the past, they could have just got hooked on what it is you look like, or there's a certain trait about you. So maybe you're just very bubbly, very outgoing, very warm, and people just get hooked on that. And they think, oh, you're just a fun girl or just a fun boy. But there's much more to you. You go very, very deep, and someone has seen this. They've seen how deep your roots go. They've seen how powerful you are, and they want a piece of it. They want a piece of the action. They want a piece of you. They want to get to know you. It's not just about that, about the lustful energies. That's very much there. That's very much at the forefront. Strong sexual energy, I'm getting, a strong sexual chemistry. But they're interested in getting to know you as a person. They want to know like everything about you, like your history, why you are the way you are today. Because there's always a story, there's always a reason, and they want to know that story, they want to know that reason. It's like they want to watch a movie or read a book of your life. What else, Spirit? And it's not in a creepy way. I heard, oh no. It's not in a creepy way for those who may be feeling that you will be interested in this person as well. If they were to step forward and reveal who they were, you would very much also be interested. It would be reciprocated, which is why I keep seeing the puzzle pieces. You would be in resonance, but they need to uncloak and reveal themselves. We have Udsum. 22. You could be seeing twos everywhere. I'm getting more of a triple two, 222. Some of you could be of the age 22, or maybe this was the age you were where you stepped on this spiritual path. This was the age you were that you woke up to your magic, to how deep you truly go, to the fact that you are a soul having a human experience. You could have stepped onto that conscious path at the age of 22. But you see the angel and all the fairies here. So I believe that you guys are really, really tapping into your magic. You are really honing it right now, your power. You're someone who fully claimed and stands in your power and walks that path, the path to the sun. And other people are really seeing this. So it's not just people who are interested in wanting to date you, but people want to be your friend. They want to be around you. And this is also true of the spirit world. There'll be a lot of elementals who are wanting to be around you, who are very intrigued by your energy and who you are today, because you've come a long way, you've come far. I'm hearing the slums. You've literally come from the slums and you've raised yourself up. I'm hearing God has raised me up. God raised you. You could say this to yourself, that God was the one who raised you. What else, Spirit? Some of you could practice candle magic. Like whatever spirituality you practice. I'm also hearing hoodoo. It could involve a lot of like candle and working with the fire element, because I'm just staring at this candle here. All of a sudden feel like I'm really like itchy on my face. Some of you could struggle with... What's it called? where the season changes and people get affected by pollen, hay fever. It completely left my head. Some of you could experience hay fever at the change of seasons. We have here the Queen of Roses. There's a lot of queen energy, like a lot of goddess energy. Very, very powerful, assertive energy that is coming through from you guys. So I really do feel like you have stepped into your confidence. You have stepped into your royalty. Because at a soul level, we all hold that spark of the creator within us. We are all creators. You stepped into that era, that creator era, that main character energy. You have stepped into it, and it's like on a spiritual level, you're wearing all these royal gowns and you've been anointed, you've been crowned by the Most High God because you've claimed it. You rose yourself up to a certain point, and the crown's always here. God's always holding the crown for us out here, for his chosen ones, right? But you have to raise yourself up to a certain point, and then you come into the crown and then it plonks on your head. This is what's happened to you guys, and other people are noticing, they're seeing it, they're like, ooh, you see how she's looking at this here? This is how other people are looking at you. They're like, I want a piece of that. I want to be around that person. I want to be in this magical energy. So do be discerning on who you let around you. I believe you are anyway. I don't necessarily need to say that, but it's coming through anyway. To be discerning of who you allow in your circle, particularly your close circle. You know, they say like you are the five, is it you are the five closest people to you? That's coming through. I'm staring at this symbol up here. I'm just seeing like 5 different sides. Maybe you're kind of reevaluating who's around you right now and who you're going to allow to continue staying around you. If they're not doing the work, if they're not connecting to the Christ consciousness within them, if they're not like reprogramming themselves to this abundance energy, then you don't necessarily want to be around them, because they're going to keep you stagnant, or they're going to want to keep you stagnant. But you're not going to be held down or stuck by anyone. You're on your journey. You are going to the brighter horizons. You are going to the brighter shores where there is more going on. You're moving into, like, it's given a party era, but that doesn't mean you're going to be going out to all these clubs and drinking and do this stuff here. But you're moving into your party era. I'm seeing Bastet, the goddess Bastet, who's connected to Egypt, but she was known for parties, for pleasure, for having fun. It's like this energy that is coming through to you guys. So you could well be invited to like a lot more parties, to a lot more events where you get to let your hair down, you get to dress up. And we have here, I'm hearing no alcohol. So maybe some of you did that in the past, and maybe you had addiction issues when it came to alcohol, when it comes to substance abuse, so drugs as well. But you don't need to have all of that to have fun going forward. And those of you who don't have addiction issues and you do enjoy having like a cocktail here and there, you'll be having that moving forward. Because I'm just seeing someone, it's like a rooftop bar, it's giving that kind of energy, and you're looking out and you're seeing the sea as a beautiful balcony. We have here clearing the way. So this is what you guys have been doing. You've been moving all of the debris and the crap that was on your path that you had to clear up yourself. You had to be the one to sweep it away. You've done all of this work now, so you have a clearer road ahead. You've opened your path. You've opened your doors. I'm hearing you've opened your doors. So as well, while you were on your journey, I do feel like you kind of went a bit caged. So maybe you struggled with trusting people because a lot of people stabbed you in the back. And again, this is giving both romantic and platonic. Maybe it was intertwined. So maybe you had a friend who kind of went after your man or went after your woman, that's given that kind of energy that you dealt with. So it was like a double betray. That's what's coming through. And you could have struggled trusting people going forward. But you're coming out of that cage now because you know you have a strong discernment because of your connection to you and your connection to God. You know you have that strong discernment. So you're going to see people who they are, and you're going to see their intentions. You're going to allow the right people to come around you. Again, Spirit keeps showing me the 2 puzzle pieces coming together. So you're going to be meeting more of your soul family, more of your soul's tribe. They're also on the same path. You're going to meet them walking this path, the path of the yellow brick road, the path where you walk to the beat of your own drum, the path where you are on the way to being sovereign beings if you aren't already. But I am getting like a very powerful freedom energy. We have the scribe at the bottom of the deck. So this is given fate and destiny. It's given Akashic records and soul's records. So you're at the point of your soul's records where something very, very big is about to happen for you guys, and you can feel it. Some of you could be getting agitated because you can feel it, but it's not externally here yet. It's coming. It is coming in. Which deck next? This one. What else does the collective need to hear right now, Spirit? Can I get a few cards from this deck? Thank you. We have full moon completion. Look, exactly that. You're at a completion. It's not like a cycle ending where you still got work to do and you're like in the last stages. You are at the completion. So you could be seeing 10-10 everywhere, like repeating 1s and 0s everywhere, because you're about to walk into your new beginning. But this is a beginning that you have willed. So there's something about your willpower and also working with like your destiny timeline. They're intertwined. You're working together. So your human self and your soul self are very much working together. And this was always supposed to be happening in this lifetime. So I do believe in past lives you were attempting to do this, but you didn't quite get to the completion. This life, you've always felt from a young age you were here to wrap shit up. You were here for a huge ending and a huge new beginning of a cycle at a soul level. It's given like I'm being shown a newborn baby. So you are literally being completely reborn again. And you're starting from zero but in a whole new cycle. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card for the collective from this deck? One more card for the collective. Thank you. We have dawn, new beginnings. You can't make this shit up. Exactly that. You're moving out of an ending. You're going into a huge beginning, a new dawn. This is a completely new chapter. So this is very much new to your soul. It's the unknown, which is why for a lot of you, you may have like held yourself back at some points and gone into self-sabotage because it is so unknown. Not even at the human level, at the soul level. You were like, oh. You don't know what's... It's like giving the energy of turning the page in your Akashic records and it's blank because you need to write it. It's giving that kind of energy. Like you're turning the corner here. You don't know what's around the corner. You can see the sun. You can see the rays. You know it's of God, but you can't see what it is. Whereas before you knew what you were walking into at a soul level. This time you don't. It's brand new. But it's very, very exciting. It's a very powerful, exciting energy to be in. It's like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen next. I wonder what's around the corner. So you guys could have this excitement that's like brewing, that's starting to come up within your being because you're walking into your new dawn. Is that it, Spirit? They want to get one card from this deck here to close out the reading. So can I get this one? This one is birthplace of Aphrodite, emergence. My divine flow arouses creativity. Literally confirming what Spirit just channeled through me. You are birthing in a whole new way. You're being birthed into a newborn baby. And your soul is also going through a birth. You're going through it together. And there's going to be these different kinds of colours that I'm struggling to understand what colour they are. It's like colours I haven't seen before that are on the spectrum that's of a better timeline. These are going to be within your auric field. So I wouldn't be surprised if people will be staring at you a lot in public, like strangers. But even people you know could be looking at you differently, trying to work out what's going on within you. Because there's these new spectrums within your auric field that you have tapped into, that you have claimed, that you are being given by the Most High. And you're going to be walking differently. You're going to be acting differently because you are different. You've been through this powerful rebirth. And you're stepping into this very powerful, it's like a goddess, God energy. Because you really and truly tapped into the creator in you. You've remembered at every single level, like all of your cells. I'm just seeing your cells waking up within in your human body, within your blood. And they're activating. Your DNA is activated at a very, very high level. Because you're remembering who you are. Not just remembering, you stepped into it. You're like, why the hell was I playing small for all of those years? But Spirit don't want you doing that. They don't want you looking at the back. Looking at the back. They don't want you looking at the past and looking back at who you used to be and when you like played small and allowed other people to walk all over you or allowed other people to betray you. That all had to happen because you had to know who was for you and who wasn't for you. Is these people would have tried to like catch a ride with you, go into where you're going now, and they can't come. They don't deserve to come. Is that it, Spirit? You could have the goddess Aphrodite around you because I'm staring at this word. Maybe some of you on your spiritual practice, you work with this goddess Aphrodite. And she is about getting beauty, but also about sensuality and attraction. You could have been working on this. Not just your physicality, but your energy. Because you know when you walk into a room, your energy speaks for itself. And your energy is going to speak first. So it's not just... This is the thing. When people are looking at you, they're like, what is it? It's that it energy they can't put their finger on. It's that you guys have claimed back. But that's all the messages coming through. I hope they resonate with someone out there. And I'll see you in another video.